feeling okay? Do you remember what happened? I'm glad your memory's intact. You washed up on this beach just a short while after the ship sank. One doesn't last long in water this cold. From what I've heard, you were the only passenger misplaced during the wreck. The others are safe in town. Eastshade, of course. Specifically, my home. I usually don't take visitors, but in this case I can hardly blame you for floating in unannounced. Only your resort. Don't forget to take it when you leave. Even the frigid tide couldn't bring you to part from it. It must mean a great deal to you. I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path. On your way, then.
Thank you for helping me.
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. On your way, then.
Make your house quiet. I'm aware of that. I'm sure that means like controlling with the mouse. That's what I am remembering, so I can't sort of I thought this would be a really good way to start off with this easy into it, it's not too complicated, it's not too hectic, it's not really too I don't foresee them being any zombies in here. Something about this landscape tells me it's not a zombie apocalypse, I just thought it'd be nice, relaxing to play in the morning and ease myself into playing with a keyboard and mouse rather than with I have played a little bit of it with my partner the other night on the Xbox. So I do know kind of what I'm picking up and what I'm looking for. I think we just make videos. I say it's crazy. You play it and I watch. So I kind of know what I'm doing, but not really. Lovely. Hi there, I'm alive. Okay?
Oh, it's you! You're on the ship. What happened to you?
We all left me to die.
Oh, thank goodness. We thought you were lost. Oh, what a horrible experience. I'm so glad to see you're safe. What brought you to Eastshade anyway?
My ego.
A traveling artist? That's wonderful. I came to visit my family. You look like you could use a nice cup of tea. This flavor is a bit strong for some people, but the effects can be lifted with a sip of water from your water skin. Our captain is in a terrible state. I suppose that's to be expected. She won't even leave the dock. Perhaps it would console her to know that we all survived. You should speak with her. My family lives here in Lindo, so I'll be staying with them. If you find that night is coming and you're in need of a place to stay, you should check the inn. You'll be comfortable there. It gets cold around here at night. You shouldn't be out without a proper coat. After that wreck, I may just settle down here for a while. Are you wondering about anything else?
I'm a bird! Aren't I good at flying? Thanks! My dad says that I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it! Ah!
Hey, are you an artist? Hey, you have an easel! Are you an artist? So am I! Do you want to see what I made? Look! It took all day, but I want to make my next one even better. What should I do? But I don't know how to make a canvas. All right! You're a nice artist after all. I know where some boards are. Follow me.
Did you see when it ran a reef? I've never seen anything like that. Terrible waste of a good ship. And it went down so quickly. It's amazing anyone made it out of that. You certainly won't see me.
Now we just need the fabric. I don't know where to find that. Maybe we should ask someone. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
We've had quite a few shipwrecks here. There's a reef surrounding the bay, and that's what does it. It shouldn't slow down traffic too much, though. I'm just glad you all made it. I work on the docks almost every day. If you ever have any questions about Lindau, come on over, and I'll do my best to help. Fabric. We go through loads of it. Here, these lengths are defective for shipping, but will perhaps serve your purposes. Lindau is a nice port town, although we don't have much to export anymore, aside from loom sacks. And most of our tourism these days are just people passing through, on the way in or on the way out of Nava.
So we have everything we need now, right? We can make a canvas from this stuff? Could you paint something? I want to watch a real artist. Yes! I'm going to use this for Miss Nika's next painting. She loves art so much. Hey, Miss Nika loves art like us. She always likes my paintings. I bet she'd like yours too. She really likes the eclipse. You should draw her that.
So you've survived too. That means only one of us has been lost at sea.
I can't climb. I don't even try.
Who? Only the most important one of us all, Annabelle. Doesn't sound... us.
Everybody, turn around.
She carries you across the oceans and you don't even learn her name.
If you don't
Annabelle!
right now,
My
I'm
ship!
gonna jump.
My wooden, sea-loving daughter! Killed by the damn reefs when we came into this miserable town.
Well, if you was a better ship sailor, maybe you don't think about
Off with you. Trade your life for hers.
well,
Now leave me be.
who's shouting? That's all shouting.
I will stay busy working this dock. It's hard, but fulfilling for me.
You must be the traveler from the wrecked ship. She's utterly miserable. I tried to convince her to come inside, but she wouldn't leave the dock.
Good, so just stay out there and freeze.
Yes, I run the inn. I always keep a full stock of soup and tea to refresh weary travelers. When I was young, I traveled all over this island. I'd love to adventure again one day. It's a bit more calm than Nava. I think it's quite a nice place to relax. I lived there for a few years, working as a baker. I do miss the bustle of the city sometimes. Certainly.
I feel so adventurous staying here in Lindo. I live in Nava, but sometimes I just long for the primitive lifestyle Lindo offers. How humorous you are! I like that in a person. Some may find the story of my journey utterly inspiring. Nothing could have prepared me for the muddy paths, the unbearable heat. I even had to eat outside. Overall, it was a dreadful experience, but I braved through it all. I'm guessing you're a bit inexperienced in travel safety. Perhaps you should consult me for advice before your next journey. I so dearly wish my friends could see how adventurous I've become. I do enjoy this exciting new life. Oh, right. I'm sure you have the saga thoroughly memorized. Say, you do some sort of art things, don't you? Do you think you could capture my sheer magnificence on canvas? I'm dying to show my friends what a remarkable traveler I've become. Are what stunning taste you have. Be sure to capture every bit of my elegance.
Okay. And I'll come back.
Who's there? Nika? Is that you? You must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help. Brilliant! I'll wait here.
The traveling artist. Goodness, that painting of the eclipse is lovely. Is it for me? I bet Sandra put you up to this. Ah, this is lovely. You're too kind. I'm going to hang this in the room upstairs. Oh, of course he does. And what is it this time? Again? That's like the 8th time. All right, then, we'd better go help.
I'll just wait here. I'll just...
She's coming, she's just very slow. Sorry, pal. No, I feel better.
I'll just...
Oh, it's really stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty stuck.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Okay. I love how Annie's in here and they're just like, yeah, Hi, so
Hello there. Can I help you, traveller? Soap? Well, certainly. May I ask why? He did? Is he a friend of yours?
Nope.
Ah, well, I shouldn't gossip then. He's just such a peculiar man. And you know what? I think Lenny is going to have some real issues when he grows up. Well, you've seen him. The boy is unhinged. And not just that. I've been hearing a lot of yelling coming from that house. I think it's quite a broken home. You know, I imagine you'll be traveling all around this island, being a tourist and all. Perhaps when you get to Nova, you should let the sheriff know about Isan. I think it's only right, you know, for Lenny. Well, it's a small town. If word ever got back to Isan that I was the one that reported him, things might be a little awkward, being such a close neighbor and all. Of course, you're right. I suppose it's a bit selfish of me to worry about a little awkwardness when it's a matter so serious. I'll head over to Nava as soon as I get the chance. Right. Well, here's some soap. Safe travels.
You have the soap? Well, let's try this thing then. Here, let me have that soap.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika. Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax! I mean, that nosy, stuck-up goody two-talon. If you had to deal with what I have to deal with. She just doesn't like me because I'm not posh like her. This whole town is stuck up. Them and all their judging eyes. You know what? Get out of my house. You're just like everyone else in this town. Coming in here and telling me I'm a bad father? Get out. I know that's what you meant. Just get out. Get out!
Great viewpoint, isn't it? Look, the eclipse is starting. Not a bad show, right? I try to come up here every day. I guess it just doesn't get old for me. Anyway, if you haven't got lodging for the night, feel free to stay at the inn. I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you. Drop in at your leisure. Don't worry about payment. Shipwreck survivors stay free of charge. Take care now.
I'm kind of worried how many shipwreck survivors you have here. Is this one of these places where you come and like it's like afterlife? Is it? I'm not sure also, like, is it just me that looks like the owl girl and thinks these have owl feet for hands? Which is true, you know. However, because when you look at a real owl, like, its wings are its hands and then its feet are its feet. I don't understand how you got the feet for hands and then standing on. Yeah, just have like faucets or something. Is that just me? I like it though, it's quite interesting. It's a nice pretty game. And it's like easy to get into, which is nice. Hi.
There's nothing like a good book on a day such as this. Actually, books are the perfect way to spend any day. Do you enjoy reading?
I do indeed.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Perhaps I can share my favorite books with you sometime. My favorite books are the ones that inspire me to write myself. How about you?
I'm not much of a writer.
I see. We creatives, me a writer, you a painter, we've got to stay inspired. Best way I've found is to drink many, many cups of tea. Always gives me a boost. Speaking of writing, if you find any feathers around here, I'd happily buy them. I'm constantly losing my quills. I figure 3 should do it. For now though, I must get back to reading. I think something fabulously dramatic is about to happen. Is there something else? Lindau used to be right on the river until a mudslide destroyed most of the town. After that, the townspeople relocated to the coast. Many of the folk from old Lindau moved there after the mudslide. The library there is of a historic note. Ah, that would be Azad, a brilliant, brutally honest, and highly misunderstood man. Undoubtedly too curt for his own good. Perhaps that's why many Lindau folk found it difficult to maintain amicable relations with him. Is there something else?
No, I'm good now. So, I will come back if I find favors for you. Right now, I'm in my cover. Find things with hundreds. I quite like how everything's like signposted, you know what I mean? Like they have like a little thing above them and they like how you can go collect and what not to collect. Oh, it's really nice.
Hello there, newcomer, are you? Trying to get across the bridge, I guess. I hope you've got the glowstones for it. It's not free, you know. The rule is you pay once and you can use it as much as you'd like. Oh, mate, I'm a fisher. I catch fish, I cook fish, I sell fish. You know, mostly what I do here is fish. Sometimes I like to visit town, but not very often. What's all that you're carrying? Looks heavy. Are you some kind of painter? You know what? Maybe there's a way you can get the glowstones out of me after all. There's a gazebo in Lindau. Real pretty spot. Maybe you've been there. Anyway, I'd like a painting of that view.
Okay. I'll do that.
The gazebo is easy to find. It's just behind the inn. And I want the painting from the gazebo, not of the gazebo. It's the view, not the building, if you get my meaning. Come fish and biting today. If you're still willing, see you around.
A newcomer. In the future, if you're ever in need of carriage to Nava, I'm your driver.
Okay.
My ox is strong, no?
Yep. Very strong.
Watch your step there. Lots of moving boxes round here. You're looking a little waterlogged. Guessing you just came in off of that ship. I think you even got some seaweed hanging from your ear. Yeah, we all have those days, right? I mean, my dad got in a shipwreck once. He wasn't as lucky as you, though. Oh, no, he's fine. Just lost his leg is all. Now he gets to order us around even more. So, you'll probably be exploring all over, right? Would you do me a huge favor? My brother loves raspberry-filled pastries. Loves them. He can't get enough. But raspberries don't grow here. So he puts in an overseas order every 2 weeks. It's crazy, really. Now, the thing he hates is grape-filled pastries. I mean, we all hate them, obviously, but he hates them even more. He'd destroy them all if he could, you know? He once saw an old lady eating some, and he grabbed the box and threw it in the ocean. It was the craziest thing. Okay, so what I did was fill his raspberry pastry bag with, grape pastries. Can you imagine what he's gonna do when he eats one? He'll go insane. He's always suspicious of me doing something like this, though, so it would be perfect if you could play along and act like you're a delivery person. So, what do you say? Will you deliver them to him? Perfect. You gotta play the part, though. Really make him think they're raspberry pastries. This'll be great. Here, take these. My brother lives over in Nava, so I'll meet you there in a few days, all right? I'll probably be near the bakery. You just come find me, and I'll point my brother out to you.
was a boy, merchants came to Lindau with strange spices and soft fabrics. They haven't been back in a long time, though.
Can everyone get shipwrecked?
We mainly get shipments of teas, grains and fabrics, and headwear of the latest fashion, of course. In any case, there's always lots of work to do around here. Lindau's a nice port town, although we don't have much to export anymore, aside from bloom sacks. And most of our tourism these days are just people passing through, on the way in or on the way out of Nava. Can you believe he came up with the plan for this city by himself? I'd love to meet him.
Have you decided you'd like to paint a bold adventure? What stunning taste you have. Be sure to capture every bit of my elegance. Oh my, that painting. It's the most perfect thing I've ever seen. I simply must have it. This is wonderful. My friends will be so jealous of me. I think I'll start a collection of paintings just like this. Can you imagine? An entire wall filled with paintings of me.
Love it. I think she's my favourite so far. I'm gonna do maybe like an hour video on this every morning, like just a wee hour here and a wee hour there. Down there.
I was about to head into town to share news of your survival. You should go there and let them know yourself. It's just up the path. On your way, then.
things that they are, the hours, people, things, whatever. Not really to my food, and then I just want to get eggs, and to get to know what people think how they have to and their time. But that is my logical brain, you know, it's not really, I'm not really, I don't know, it's really, not the thing to me.
Well, looky here, you've gone and painted the gazebo view. Are you willing to sell it?
Yeah.
Well, how about that? Got myself something fancy. Damn fish aren't biting today. Thanks again for that painting. See you around.
No problem, anytime. Let's use clever guy, taking some clever, and then I think that might be me for this morning. See how, if you like the game, or if it's, you know, kind of too boring, or anything like that, but leave me a wee message, and we'll go from there. Really? Well, so far I'm really enjoying it. No idea where I'm sure the guy was sat here. Have you not sat here, or am I lost? Maybe I'm lost, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was sat up here.
Yes?
Yes?
My father was a fisher of these oceans, so I've been out on the sea plenty. Sea monsters. That was the original Lindau.
You... Certainly.
Give me some
My God.
space.
That's where we all used to live. There was just so much rain one year. Luckily, we had the foresight to get out before the mudslide. Take care now.
Get out!